Oh my god. Oh my god. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, everyone. I am so glad to finally be streaming again. Okay, I apologize to those of you that were waiting for a stream yesterday. I know I said I was going to in the Discord, but I was unable to. I was very, very tired. So I you know, gotta prioritize the mental health always. Always, that goes for all y'all too. Don't fuck around with that shit. Let me tell you something that you don't want to fuck around with is your mental health. That's it. That's it, baby. Huh. Let me just post this little stream announcement. I always do it on the stream. I maybe should get better at that. Not doing it. But I'll get you guys some music and we'll get started here in a minute. I'm thinking. I don't know what I'm thinking, but like, I'm happy. I'm really happy tonight. I'm having a good day. Um, I ate. I drank a lot of water today. I did the basics, and that shit matters so much more than people think. Um, so what I'm gonna do is, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put on some music. I'm gonna give it like, I don't know, say like 3 minutes, and then we'll really get into the thick of it here. All right, y'all. Let's You know what I want to hear today? I want to hear Super Mario Land 2 music. I miss that shit. Genuinely. Let's see what happens. It's really quiet, but. Alright, I'll be back, y'all. I know, bro. I fucking love this hedgehog. There we go. Just gonna put that down there. Alright, hopefully guys you can hear me pretty well. I'm not really sure where the audio is at. The meter is a bit confusing, and I've never gotten used to that shit. So let me tell you something. Today, I'm thinking one of two things. Well, first thing is I want to show you guys some updates. That's number one. Hello. Let me, So I'm thinking some updates would be good. I made a lot of progress since last time, so I want to get it on stream just to make sure you guys can see it. That's number one. Number two is I'm working on the mirrors now, and I thought of some cool ideas for how to do the mirrors. So I'm going to try and implement those ideas today using some shader code. I'm going to be referring to some stuff off screen, some documentation, maybe a little bit of text AI, like LLM. Just not for the code directly, but just to explain, because I don't like when they give me the code. It helps me not figure it out. So, without further ado, I'm going to turn off the music in the game, because I want to make music today. That was the third thing. I want to show you guys updates. I might want to work on the mirror. I'm thinking I want to work on the mirror. I might want to do it off camera, because I'm a little bit of an idiot, and I don't know how long it's going to fucking take, but I feel like I could have fun with music. So, first thing is, I'm going to turn off the music really quick. So, you may notice there's a text box on the bottom of the screen. So, that's the main thing. Hi! Hello, Izzy. Welcome to the stream. I'm so glad you're here. So, here's what we got going on. So, the mirrors I want to work on. Next thing is, okay, you guys are gonna love this shit. You guys are gonna love this shit. Are you ready? You don't know that you're gonna love this shit, but you're gonna love this shit. First of all, this music is adorable. And the reason why I want to make music is actually because I put this on. I've been thinking about it. So, here's some new things. You guys may or may not know. We have dialogue. We got NPCs with dialogue now. Ready? That's right. You saw that. And on top of that, well, that doesn't make a difference. Okay. We have this sign over here. I thought you guys would like this. This was courtesy of my friend Victor. This is his idea. Illegible sign. This sign is too pixelated to read. Perhaps a talking sign would be more useful. There's only going to be one of these in the game, and it's going to be right at the beginning, and then you'll find this one, and there'll be plenty of other signs that can talk. Now, you might be thinking, you might have seen all the NPCs. No, no, no. I'm going to show you the other new NPC that we got. Now, Everett, you've seen this one already. Oh, there is one code thing I want to do. I wanted to show you guys this. It broke here, but... So one thing that you can do now, is if something does go kind of off-screen like this, you can grab it with the sword. Of course, bad example, because I also happened to go off-screen to go get it, but, in general, if the enemy, dies in a way that you can't reach it with your, collision, you can just grab it with the sword now. This is what I added. So, yeah, that's a thing. not a small thing. Some really nice code that went into this. My friend Junior, he pair programmed with me. I posted it in the Discord, but he pair programmed with me. So basically, what I did was I added a dialogue activation zone. It's got a couple things with it. So it's got an audio source, dialogue handler, box collider 2D. So box collider is a trigger. If I go here, you can see this is where you have to stand to actually activate it. Then the dialogue handler gets a speech indicator object that it places above the thing when you're close, as well as a character delay, which is how fast the character talks. The lower this number, the faster you're going to hear the sounds and the faster the text is going to come out. And then you see dialogue lines, which is empty. If I leave this selected, you'll see it fill up on the right. So you can see, even though I'm not here, it's right. Let's say Junior sign, then Creeks, this is Grove Talonai. That's how we know the name, and the thing is just pulling from the first line, and then the rest of the lines are like things. Later on, I'm going to make a parser that basically takes brackets and allows for like options, essentially. So if you select something, it'll go back to the dialogue handler. You know, and I also have to make it work with more than one line. There's some work to be done on it, but for right now it worked. You got some pitch variation with the thing, so you can make the character sound a little bit wackier than normal. So if I bring the camera back to here. Alright, so now I brought the camera and the character back. Alright, so now we're here. Right? So here's me talking to the sign. Now if I go here and we change this dialogue activation, let's change the character delay to like 0.05. You see he talks a lot faster. If we put that back and I go and I change the pitch variation to like 0.2, it'll sound a bit more chaotic. I like it at 0.1 for him, because he kind of talks like monotone, you know, he's like a sign. Anyway, that's the NPC work that I did. Again, thanks to Junior for that. And thank you to Victor for the funny sign idea. You can see stuff that you read instantly, just by like looking at it, or like your thoughts. They come out really quick. Actually, it's funny. The character delay is 0, but it's coming out per frame. So at the very least, you have to wait a frame. And this game's running at very many frames a second right now. Would probably run about 1 frame per second on a Switch, but you know, those are the risks you gotta take. I think on one of these other streams I'm gonna make a prep. I don't know how loud this music is, by the way. Is it too loud? Like, is it over me? Someone in chat, please tell me. I don't know if it's like really over me right now. I gotta work on the knockback as well. I'm gonna try and do one thing at a time. But what I will at least do... We've got knockback fix. Let's do this. P4. No, we'll prioritize later. Knockback fix. Shortest remaining time, so we can probably do that one algorithmically. Might save me some time in a way. So we got a knockback fix, mirror shader. This is gonna take a bit. New music. Mr. Dark Pichu, it's fine. Still can hear you clearly. Okay, I just want to make sure because like I'm not really sure where the if the peaks are actually going where I think they're going, and The audio bar is like really confusing for me to read. I don't know why. I feel like an idiot, but whatever. Okay. And this mirror shader comes with a copy character reflection thing, so we'll talk about that. Gotta see. New music. There's something else. I might turn off noise suppression if it makes me sound a bit better. We'll see. Hmm. Get that knockback fix. That should be pretty easy. This won't take long. So this requires like predicted velocity of like, if I go out of 10, this is like a V3. This is gonna be V8. It's gonna take a lot. This is gonna be V5. This is gonna be V... Okay, the velocity is gonna be like V8 or V9. Like, it's gonna take me a while to do, but it's easy. At least for me. That kind of comes naturally to me. Like, I won't have difficulty with it. So what I'll do is this. I'm just gonna... This is how I'll organize this. Sort of like Scrum for myself. Knockback fix is CR1. So I'm just giving these a challenge rating. Between 1 and 10 as well. Maybe CR2. This will be like CR6. Maybe 7. Copy character reflection. This is a CR3. So this is how long it would take me and how difficult it is. So this music might actually take quite a while. I'll put a V9, but so that's a velocity of 9 that would be required, and a challenge rating. So this is CR1, period. And then what we can do is we can put a priority in here too, make it real organized, you know? And the priority is just based on what I want to do, right? So like, you know what? I'll put a pipe here. Knockback fix. I'll say this is P2. Lower priority is a higher priority. These only go between 1 and 3. So we go 0 to 10. How long would this take? And then CR 10. How difficult is this? And then this one is what priority? So mirror shader, that is a priority 2 as well. Copy character reflection is a priority 2. This new music tonight is a P1, and this will be a P1. And I think this will be P2, this will be P3. That priority will go up as I complete these, but that's its priority right now. Actually, you know what's funny? I'm not going to go in priority order, because I want to do, like... I could do, like, a preemptive shortest remaining time first algorithm. But I'm not going to do that. technically this is actually P3. No, it's P2. This, because priority 2, because the knockback fix matters, right? So the knockback fix, what am I doing with the knockback fix? Knockback fix is when I knock enemies into stuff, they shouldn't clip into walls. I have almost the fix for it. I just need to finish the fix. So this would actually be a V1, because I'm basically done with it. I just need to do something other than print. And I have the vector that I need to make it work. I just need to kind of think about how I want to do. That's why it's CR2 and not CR1. Mirror shader, that's priority 3, because it's sort of a... These are both priority 3. Mirror saving, on the other hand, that's priority 1 as well. So this would be V... I could do this. This would be V5 as well. I just need, maybe V4. And then this would be CR... I don't know. Maybe like... Hello. Maybe like CR2? I think that would be fine. Okay. I love you. I love you. I love you with my whole heart. I love you with my heart. Okay. So then priority... Mirror saving, this is a priority 1 as well. Technically the music is priority 3. Now, if I use the shortest remaining time first algorithm to determine what I should do first... Technically, this is prioritized. The mirror saving is prioritized. I think the knockback fix is equally important. So what I'm going to do... Thanks for the hearts. I'm going to... go into this knockback fix first. And then, because I think you guys will enjoy it, I think... self-scrum. Oh, and then I'll just put some of these in here. Black rock tile set. There's a few other things I should do in here. Art usually takes me a while, so I'm gonna put like V7 on this. Challenge rating is also like I struggle with the art stuff, so I'll put CR3. It's not high priority right now, so I'm gonna put it at P3. 3. Okay. And we'll just save this for now. And I think let's just start with the knockback fix so that I can mark it off. That was a horrible noise. Oh, you know what? I'm putting the Paper Mario music back on. Or am I? Oh, you know what? Banjo-Kazooie. Nah. It's like 6 hours. Alright, so let's start here. I want to bring an enemy into this area. And the enemy that I want to bring in is a... I know some of you are going to be like, hey Andrew, why didn't you make the fucking grids into prefabs? I don't know why, but when I turn them into a prefab in this version of Unity, they don't save the grass grid that I want. Like, the full thing of grass. I always forget how fucking big everything is. So it's easier for me to just copy-paste them. Especially considering they all have the same script on them, and I don't plan on changing them at any point ever. Anything that needs to be changed about an individual grid section, there's already a script on all of them, so they are effectively prefabs. If I really needed to make it into a prefab, I don't know, I just don't care. I'll be honest, I just don't give a shit. Maybe in newer versions of Unity, the prefabbing is a bit nicer on some of the grid section stuff, like the tile maps and whatnot. Here, though, no. Here, though, it's not. Don't know why. I promise I have a valid reason, and that is it. Alright, so let's look at AlgoBrain. Let's go to enemy base. So, wow, it took us to right where we need to be. So we got debug.log, Ray was shorter, and I can put a divided by 2 here. I won't curse you again. You can put all the teeth emotes that you want in chat, honestly. I think teeth are great. I think you should put as many teeth as possible. I pormis. I do. Did I not bring an enemy in? I said I was going to do that, and I just fucking blanked out on it, didn't I? I went on a fucking rant about something unrelated. Alright, so we'll just give this guy 0. His drop chance should be 1. I need to make this... Oh, thank you. See, I love that. I love teeth in chat, guys. Shiny teeth, please. If anyone else has that emote, can you just do that? I'd really love it. Alright. Now we're gonna see if this works. I put divided by 2 there. That's a terrible thank you. See? This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Teeth in chat. Teeth in chat, always. Okay, that seems to have done the job. As long as the hit distance is like, you know, divided by 2 isn't going to put something inside of something else. These guys do have different collider sizes, though, so maybe a good idea. Aww. Assertion failed and expression succeeded? I don't even think I can open to where that code is. What happened? What happened to my chat? My chat's gone. What the fuck? What happened to my chat? My chat broke. Oh, I'm back. Okay, I think my computer had a hiccup. And this is great music. Okay, great, yeah. Nice. Alright. I'm gonna go try and fuck a crab. Okay, see, that didn't come out good. That didn't come out right. Alright, you guys are back. I can see the teeth. Teeth in chat, guys, please. Teeth in chat. Dental chat, please. Dentals. Can I get the dentals in chat? Thank you. Oh, and then the next thing I gotta do, I'm gonna write it down just so I can cross it off. Alright, so knockback fix, I think, is there. I'm gonna test it a little bit more just to make sure. I think there is a situation where it will break, but I'm okay with its reliability right now. Thank you for teeth in chat, guys. Thank you. See, that's what I'm talking about. Molders in the parlay. Molders in the parlay. Dents in the Thank you. You guys want to say hi to Pablo? You know you can't say that on stream. This is why I don't bring you here. You're never coming over to my house again. Alright, so copy character reflection. We did that just now. Oh, you know what I could do to show that these are done? I could do it. Alright, cool. So we did the knockback fix. Now I just need to do the other portion of this. So there is another thing that I need to do that I totally forgot about. Careful with the power of the teeth. I was cursed last time. No, you guys are not going to be cursed anymore. I've come to the way of the tooth, the way of the molar. You should just let it. Yeah. I love you. So we got, this one is, I need to randomize where the items get placed on the ground. Alright, I'm just gonna do that one real quick. Alright, I'm putting it on there, throwing it in really quick. Bye, doll, see you later. Okay. And that is the easiest thing I'm ever gonna do. Because, okay, we gotta think about the problem at hand, and this music is physically turning my brain into butter. Okay. So, let's think about the problem at hand. The items drop on top of one another. How does the item code work? We go over to enemy base, and we have this drop loot function, and we have our algorithm that determines whether they're going to drop it, and then we just instantiate it at the transformed up position. This is the problem. We're saying, hey, when the enemy dies, place the items that it dropped right where it died. We don't want that. We want a random offset. So what we're going to do is I'm going to just say vector2 offset, or you know what, even vector3 offset equals new vector3. And then in here, what I'm going to do is for this one's going to be 0 here. Well, so the Z has to be 0 because we need to be on the same layer as everything else. And then the beginning bit here, you know what? Like I do need music, but I just didn't need that. You know, I like Banjo-Kazooie. In fact, I love Banjo-Kazooie. I grew up playing Banjo-Tooie. It's one of my favorite games ever. But let me tell you, that game is not good for working. And how come everybody writes Sticker Bush Symphony? It's Sticker Brush. It's not Sticker Bush. Is it really Sticker Bush? I've been lied to. Okay, we'll put the Paper Mario one. Because it... Alright, this is cool. Alright, so the 0 needs to be in that last slot there. Alright, let's do that. I think that works out for me. So 0 needs to be in the last slot because we don't want to move it around on the depth. And then we can just do a random dot range here. And we do float min inclusive. Negative 0.25. And we just do the same thing there. And then all we need to do is when it spawns, we just do plus offset. So that's going to random generate it every time. I don't want to fuck with the rotation. Additionally, one of you guys, my friend Michelle, actually recommended to me today to put some white outlines on the stuff that's up here, because it's hard to see. For accessibility purposes, that's really, really important, so I think I am going to do that. But I will go ahead and do it on the health items. Like, you know, I think that's a good place to do it. Alright, so if they drop something, it should be should be a little random where they drop it. Also, here's a demonstration, so you can pick this stuff up now. So, it's hard to tell. Let me go kill some more shit. For those of you that weren't on stream yet, there's one of these guys that yells at you. Oh. Oh my god. God, these guys' AI sucks! Oh, there we go. Who fucking programmed this shit? Anyway. Going that way. I want to go kill some of these dudes over here, because they don't have a higher drop chance, but... Oh, this is the dojo area. If I kill one of these enemies, guys, and it drops in the right place, I need molars in chat. That's a win. That's a win right there. Didn't drop exactly where he was. Dropped a little bit away from it. Perfect. That's molars in chat. I'm sorry. We're getting dental in here. Why are they saying that the ray was shorter? Are they running into me as well? Because they're not getting knocked back at all now, is what I'm noticing. Oh, you know what? I think I know what might be happening there. By the way, we fix this. Tag enemy, layer enemy, layer default. This needs to be on layer enemy. I don't know if that really makes a big difference. I don't know if like being on a default layer is gonna change anything, but it might. Because if they're hitting the ray that's like closest to where they are and they're hitting themselves, then it could be that they're not getting knocked back because they're hitting themselves with the ray. Okay, that feels more appropriate. And one thing I also need to do, I'm gonna go to the area where Archimedes is, and I just want to make sure that I didn't fuck him up. I mean, it's the case for all of them. Alright. Looks about right. I think I can get rid of the debug. Like, the polish that was needed to be there is there now. I do want to make new music tonight. Well, let's look at this. Blackrock tile set, that one I started already, so I could finish that and just be done with it. Let's look at what's highest priority. So these were P2 and P3. This is P2. Okay, so mirror saving. We need at least a method that will happen when I hit submit near this thing. Uh, I'm just gonna do this. We're gonna do void on trigger 2D, trigger stay 2D, and then we're gonna do if alright, so if this is if C dot compare tag player. And we do get button down. So now we're just checking if it's the player and we press enter or something. Shoo! All right, let's just see that this works. All right. So what should happen is I should at least see that debug.log. I want to make sure that that's there before I continue this, because that means that it's running. That's fucking sex. You know what I want to do, guys? As per what my roommate has just shown me, I want to go on the roof and I want to film up there. But I don't know how to film from my phone, so maybe I have to pause the stream or something. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, it doesn't do anything. On trigger stay, and I hit down. It's interesting that it doesn't do anything at all. Didn't log anything. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna drag this mirror into here, and we're gonna just put this back and back. Oh, shit. Okay. So let's just leave that here. Let's just see if this works now if I do on trigger stay now. That's really bizarre that that's not doing anything. On trigger stay 2D is called once per frame. CDA, I'm doing CDA compare tag. You can also just do a debug.log here, see why it's not getting called. Stay is that's really bizarre. I mean, I am inside the thing's trigger. Let me double check that as well. So it's not this, but it's this has the trigger on it, which is all I care about. Okay, like I'll stand here. Okay, so it is being called. It stopped being called at a certain point, and now it's being called again. It only gets called a certain number of times, which is confusing, but sure. Maybe that's part of the problem. Just it kind of stops getting called. I don't know why that is. Maybe what I should do is, since it's a tough question because like I want to say, oh, the mirror is kind of dependent on the dialogue being there, which is not really what I want to do. Alright, so in theory, like if I were to walk up to this thing and once I hit the thing, if I hit enter, it should work. Like, one of these should be... Oh shit. It didn't do it for any of them. It got called 33 times and gave up. That's super bizarre. I don't have to rewrite any of the same code that I already wrote, because the thing is, like, I did... Get rid of the pickup. We already did the pickup stuff. We don't need to touch dialogue, don't need to touch side crab, dialogue box. Dialogue handlers are the one I want to look at. Because you have this is focused here. I could have it referenced there. Let's just say that this is temporary. Let's make this public. This is focused. And then what I can do is in void start. We say so now I can do DH equals get component. And then now I have access to that is focused. I can say I can do if the dialogue handler is focused. So I kind of like it that way. You know, you should only be able to do it that way anyway. This is temporary code. I don't think I want it to work like this because I kind of want like you have to press Y or N or something. But let's just say get button. I always forget the input there. Now let's just do debug.log. And then we'll do something like this. I believe I have a What's up? Hello, Metatron. Hello, Junior. I was talking about you earlier, Junior. Alright. So now we've got the thing in the actual save file object. I just need to make sure that it goes back to JSON later. But let me just make sure that that statement prints out at all, because if that doesn't print, then I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't know why it prints 33 times. That's kind of funny, but also terrible. Okay. It saves the game twice, which is not ideal, but again, this is temporary code. I just want to make sure that this works. So now we know that the game is saving properly. So what I can go and do, we need to somehow get this back to JSON. Working in RPG Maker, good. About what? The mirror stuff. Oh yeah, so right now what I'm doing is I'm looking at this mirror shader stuff, and I kind of decided it was lower priority than the actual saving of the game. So I'm taking care of that first. Decided to write out, you know, like the order that I want things to go in, so... JSON is the save file. Yes, so the save files are in JSON. My dialogue is all in text files, and I'm going to use my own parser to figure out what I want to do with it. I'm going to base it loosely off the Ink library. I don't think I need anything that complicated, so I don't need the library. I only need the most basic elements of that library, and so I figured writing them myself would be good practice. But the save is a data set. It's a set of variables which are data. So I guess that's a data set. If you're thinking of a data set in terms of something like, you know, what we traditionally think of, it's not really a data set. It's more just a JSON file. It's like a single file. You know, a data set's more like in my head. I don't know, lots and lots of images, lots and lots of like books and text, PDFs, shit like that. That's like more of a data set. This is more just. Yeah, it is a set of data, but it's not like a big AI, you know, training data set or anything. It's literally just a file. So we have resources here, save 0, and I actually have saved file. And then I can go to the definition of save file data, which is defined by this other thing. And in fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it here. Because it should be here. It should not be in the selectable file handler. There should be no reason why it's there. Let's make sure this doesn't break anything. RPG Maker uses a lot of JSONs for storage of content for events, skills, enemies, etc. Yeah, it's a good design pattern. Especially when you get to the point where you have like lots of enemies that are kind of similar in some ways or another. It's easier to just kind of go through a file and say like, here's a new one, here's a new one, here's a new one. Yeah, I mean, set parameters is essentially what JSON is for, right? So that makes sense. So now that we have our save, let's see. We have this. Alright, so not an update here, not in handle screen transition. It's in this save game thing, but I think I need to bring the JSON utility from the selectable file handler. I don't know if it's in here. Oh no. It's Unity engine.json utility. I think I need to load my save file. Like, I think I need to do something like this. Are we keeping track the player last was in the save file? Are we going to match Zelda one where they just spawn back in the beginning area? It's a good question. I think what I'm planning to do is actually have you spawn in along with the camera. For right this second, you're going to spawn back in the beginning. However, what I want is when you save at a particular mirror, it's going to remember the location that you saved in. So the camera is going to move to the location that it's supposed to be at, and then Coco is at the very least going to move to somewhere in that area. Although I did have an issue before where, like, moving Coco to different parts of the area, right? Like, I can move the camera here. That's -16, right? So I just do -16 here. Like, you'd think this would work fine. It would spawn him and do everything it's supposed to do. And it does, so I'm gonna shut up. And it works perfectly. Alright. Just trying to remember, like, how to use this JSON utility. So we have a JSON, we have my save file data. And then we say JSON object equals resource.load self to strings. So self is the name of the actual this is a little bit spaghetti. Coco is the protagonist. It's sort of like a name like Ness, because you can name the character whatever you want. It's just my name for him while I work on the game. Not an endorsement. I do not endorse that beverage company. They sell something that should be a human right. Alright, so one of the things I realize now is I also don't have the name of the thing. So what I'm going to need to do is public static string save file name. So this will be the sort of a resource reference. Because the name inside the save file itself, hashtag add, no, I promise. Save file name equals self. Okay, that fixes that. So at the very least, when we load the game this way, should now because I've been loading into the game manually, and I'm not technically supposed to do that. Oh, technically, actually, I'm not loading any of the save files. Alright, so in order to test this, I will actually have to load into a thing. What's up, Matza? How's it going? I like that name. I like that. That's funny. Alright. Save file.save, and now I just gotta put it back into JSON. I should really have one save game utility somewhere. I like it being in the game manager. It's just like, it's a bit more organized this way, because like I know which portion of the save I'm on. So like this one's the actual loading the game. Loading the game happens in the selectable file handler, right? We want to know which file we've loaded, and I do have UI for that, so that's good. Then I move on to, now I have the save file here. This is the actual data, and then the game manager can save the game, because the saving of the game occurs inside the game. So it makes sense that it's here. I'm not just bullshitting. Sometimes I think I'm bullshitting. So I just need to put it back into JSON now, and I keep like distracting myself on this, but it's also because I'm not used to this JSON utility. Like I can't read this. This is saying we have a JSON object, which is the string, and then we're loading the file name to that string. And we're just setting this save file data to this from JSON and then into this JSON object. So in order to load it, I need to do like something like toJSON, like like JSON utility dot save file dot save. Right, so we go resources dot load save file dot name, save file name. It's going to be a string save string s. So why does that not work? Oh, toString. Do I need to put this into a string like this? I don't know why I did that. Alright, so we got the string s, we're loading the save file from the path that we're currently, so this is the save file that we're currently using, turning it into a string, and then we are basically saying, not this, I want to say s, and then we do oh, we gotta do this. This is toString. Oh, here, oh, and then we do save file dot save, I think. It is okay as a string. Okay. Yeah, Spotify just crashed. That's cool. Yeah, great. All right. So if this works, it will only work provided I go into the menu scene first. So, because I have to select an actual save file, I can't do like a internal build. Girl, what? Alright. I'm gonna reset real quick. What is that? Like, get that shit out of here. You guys have been waiting for it, I know. Bear with me. I'm still here. I'm just reloading this shit. Gonna turn these audio sources off for now. I do need to remember to turn those back on. If I load this file, it should be good. Now, if I save this, I need to pick up Dynamite and then save it. So if I save this at 179, go to resources here. So we can see I've got 178. It says we saved. Did I actually call save game though? I don't think I did. Yeah, I didn't call it, so it's not gonna work yet. Hang on. Hang on. We did not call it yet. My bad. Hold on. I'm great. I'm so good. I just need to make sure we call the actual method. Where's the... Ah, yeah, see? Commented out. Alright. So now this should actually save. And let's not put this debug.log here, but instead, here. It's gonna save twice. I know that. Sorry in advance, but... Sprites. What do we say? Resources, here we go. So I'll have this up. So, oh, we can't do this way. Oops, my bad. So it's not loading with any save file, so attempting to save to a non-existent save is... It's good to catch the null thing, but if you try to save the game and you've loaded into the game improperly, it won't work. What I might do is just have it so that if I load from the editor, it'll load the regular save file. I just need to make sure that I remove that, because it might cause a bug later on. Okay. Okay, so now we've got, I picked it up, we're at 178, good resources. I don't know why that happened. I'll have to look into that later. So if I go here, it still shows that I have 178. I'm not doing this right, like 100% not doing this correctly. But can I do resources.write or something? Do I need to do like a resources.write or something? Let's find out. I see. So, we need to do a stream writer. I need to use an actual file. So resources is not for what I thought it was. Alright, in that case, we'll take a short break. And I will skip this for now, but we'll do some music. I think I need to use a stream writer. And the stream writer just needs to write to a file with a persistent data path. I think, given that, should be fine. Now that I know that. I thought the resources folder was persistent. I was told this, and I kind of ignored it, or at the very least I didn't understand it, so... now I know, so... I believe if I don't know if you sent me something. Alright. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna turn the music up for you. I didn't realize my fucking music stopped. That's ass. But I guess it never made it to the auto, so whatever. Alright, so we need to set up some permissions here. I think that's the first thing, because we won't be allowed to write to... Take a look what this is. That's so sick, Junior. That's so sick. I want to see that. If you have it hosted somewhere, I could take a look at it on stream. That'd be sick. Let's see here if there's a way for me to... I'm basically looking for a setting that lets me do the actual writing. I think I missed it though. It's like platform settings, I think. So it might be in build settings, player, no? Yeah, it might be here actually. Yeah, you might have links filtered out on YouTube. I didn't see. If you sent a link earlier, I actually didn't see it. Let's check this out. All right, I pulled it up. Here we go. Yo! That's so sick! Yo, that looks so fucking cool! I fucking love that. That's baller. Let's see, so I do still need to get this working here. It's not the icon, it would be in other settings, right? Did I miss it? Static batching, I see graphics jobs. I see light map streaming. Is this something I even have to allow anymore? See it. All right, let's take a look. StreamWriter, Stream Reader. I haven't used these in C#, so... Phew! 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 like searching here for persistent data path. That's interesting. Okay. I don't think I need to enable it. So what we can do, we can start here. I don't think I need to enable it. All right, so it turns out I think we're good here. Actually, yeah, this is fine. Let me just do this. I saw a script that somebody wrote that was like this. Info temp. Let's just call this. No. God. Let's check console. Okay, cool. Let's go there. I don't see it. I don't see this folder that's saying exists. Ah! It's not in the roaming folder, it's in app data. Oops. Local low, there it is. Let's take what's in my resources folder here. I think I could put the text for the NPCs in here. I need to make the save files go there, though. And I can binarize them later. Just do this off screen, this way I'm not... So here's what I can do. Start here. I need to do that actually. So go to mirror handler. So here's what I'm going to do. Let me just put this on the side here. So I've got something that they're showing how to do, like a read string from the file. So I'm going to just go with what their solution was here. So this read file, you do string path equals application dot persistent data path. Yeah, that's exactly what I want to do. Thank you for finishing that up for me. This might be .json. .json. Let's just make sure that that's there. And then we do reader equals string. And then we need to supply it a path. Okay, so we want to read from this, and then we could just do, instead of like logging it, so instead of doing resources.load here, we need to do sr.read to end. Now, in theory, this shouldn't be there should be no change, right? Because if those files are where they're supposed to be, there should be no issues with this. So if we're gonna get that. Okay, and it loads the file fine. Now we do see that there. Let's just say loaded file, save name. Oh, it actually does do it. Now just to be sure that this is working, I'm gonna head back to that app data. So that works. I'm actually pretty satisfied with that. I apologize. I know it gets quiet sometimes. I promise you, I am doing my best. Sometimes I think at a certain point I also get like tired. So I know y'all probably don't care because it's kind of chill, but. All right, so let's edit this in Notepad. Right? Go here, make this 179, save. Now, if this worked, I know I could just change the name, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Let's go in here and just do it anyway. This should open up with 170. Thanks, Junior. I appreciate you. If this loads with 179, we should be good. Okay. Okay, so that works perfectly, which is really nice. So now we've actually got it loading and saving from the file that's there, and I didn't use these in the resources. So we can actually get rid of these now. Now we're worried about the that local level. And you know what? That info script that's like telling me where it is, I think I'm gonna leave it there because it'll remind me to open that folder up whenever I open up Unity. This may not work on another person's computer just yet because I think I have to create the directory. But I think I can do that later. For right now, it works on mine. That is what I care about right now. We'll care about the rest of this, and we don't want a memory leak as well. So let's be good. Let's do this. Let's close that. I should make like not a utils, but is that true? Doesn't Unity create the folder in app data for you? I wonder, you know what you could do? Go into your, since you played my game, go to your app data, check your local low, see if it's there. See if you see like my name and sort of Pentachrome. I wonder. If that folder is there at all. You don't have to see the save files in there, just the folder. Because I know you played it. Alright, it should be available on itch. You're on link to the itch. I got you. See if I can post links in here. Alright, tell me that you might be allowed to. It looks like it posted it. Alright, cool. Big data. Big data.
Big data, machine learning, blockchain, artificial intelligence, digital manufacturing, big data analysis, quantum communication and Internet of Things के R&D को बढ़ावा.
Yeah, so I think in Game Manager right here, I just need to do that instead of like a resources.load. I could just do see what I can do right here. So I'm just basically making this like a static variable. What's the path and after? Go in local low and then look for my name. If you don't see it in local low, then it might not be there. But I could push a new build once I'm certain that this is working. You see it? Okay, good. Then this should work. So we got Stream Reader SR and Stream Reader SW. So we're saying string X is not resources.load, but instead do I actually need to even do that? I don't need to read it, I just need to write to it. I want to overwrite it. I want to make sure that it, like, overwrites. I don't want it to append. I need to make sure that it, like, writes over. Alright, let's see if this works. So right now it's 1 kilobyte. We're not gonna check the file name size changed, or like the file size changed. That's stupid. Alright, so we loaded the file. Pick this up. It says saved. I don't see any errors. You know, actually, best way to test this? Fuck it, we're not gonna look at the file. Alright. Now we're gonna play it again, we're gonna load it again. Oh. Oh, it doesn't know what to do. It actually deleted it. Or it didn't delete it, but it, like, got rid of everything? Or, like, made it... That's weird. Hmm. I'm not gonna run this again because it clearly didn't work. I got rid of the false though. Maybe the append was necessary. I'm gonna keep a save 4 around just in case I accidentally delete like all of them. Yeah, I don't have like a register thing yet, but so I added a SAV0 in. It should be a copy of one of the other files, which might say like Moffy or something. Okay. It does say it loaded file Moffy. Does it have share access? Is it open somewhere? I don't want that open anywhere. Then so it says it's saved. Which can't possibly be right because it didn't. But then it says there's a sharing violation. Perhaps a problem for another night. It is 1 AM now. I think I'm going to stop it here. I do want to be careful that I'm not doing this, like, and then, like, fucking up because I'm just tired. I will look for the sharing violation thing. I'm gonna really quickly... Let's just see, make sure this is, there's a few different solutions to this, but they all seem fairly complicated. I think it is time to go. Thank you all for watching the stream. Your little heart. Good night, everybody.